Blackstone Audio presents The Ghost of Greenwich Village, a novel by Lorna Graham. For Charlie, across the table, and for my mother. There is really one city for everyone, just as there is one major love. Don Powell, American writer. Chapter 1. Eve pressed hard against her temples, and he responded by shifting a little. The pain abated for a moment, then parked itself behind her left eye. She squinted, sipped the last of the tea that had failed to calm her nerves, and set the chipped china bowl in the sink. Today of all days, she wished Donald would just get out. "I heard that," he said with a little buzz behind one ear. "I'm not going anyplace, and don't try to change the subject. We were talking about this interview of yours, and why you won't tell me whom it's with." "Not now, I'm going to be late," said Eve, retying her kimono around her waist. She hurried down the narrow hallway of her apartment and into her bedroom, where she pulled open the French doors of her closet and reached for the dangling chain of the overhead light. She surveyed the racks, determined to find something elegant, professional, and most of all, lucky. "You wouldn't need a lucky dress if you didn't pursue these nonsensical jobs," said Donald. "What was the last one? Party planner. Never heard of such a thing. Who plans a party? A guitar and a couple of blotters. There's your party. And before that," he considered, "selling video games to teenagers, was it? What exactly are video games?" "Quiet," said Eve, running her palms over the rows of vintage tweed, tulle, silk, and suede that she'd inherited from her mother, Penelope. Once she'd grown into them, she hadn't had to have even one thing altered. The bounty included structured skirt suits and dainty blouses, pert kitten heels and flowing silk scarves. Her eyes fell on a peacock blue sheath by Pauline Trigère, a favorite of her mother's, and she held it up with a critical eye. "Why on earth can't you do what I used to do?" asked Donald. "Sweep floors, wash dishes, wait tables, sweat of your brow, good honest work, the kind the creative class has been doing for centuries. And think of all the time it would allow you for taking down my stories." "For the 100th time, Donald, this isn't the 50s, said Eve impatiently. "No one can wash dishes and afford to live in Greenwich Village anymore." She dabbed at a spot on the sheath's tulip skirt with a wet washcloth. "It's one of the most expensive neighborhoods."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?